Let's talk about a vegan bridezilla. Hello everyone and welcome to this episode of Heiser Says. I thought today we'd talk about this article from news.com about a vegan bride banning meat-eating relatives from her wedding day. Now the reason why I wanted to talk about this is not just to poke fun at a crazy bride, which we always enjoy doing. It's a stressful day. But it's more so that this reminds me of religious groups where they ban particular non-faith members or people of other religions from weddings, or they won't go to other people's weddings, where the ideology starts to interrupt personal relationships between people. So you get isolated in your in-group, and then you've got biases against those in the out-group. And that is happening here with this, which is essentially a diet choice. So it's becoming ideological more and more. Let's have a read. An Aussie vegan bride has been slammed for going too far after revealing all her wedding guests must meet an unusual requirement. A vegan bride has infuriated social media users after revealing she's banned her meat-eating relatives from her big day. The Aussie woman took to a vegan group on Facebook looking for support, but got a rude awakening when her fellow meat-free members slammed her for the controversial decision. That's funny. She was virtue signaling, trying to get support, and got slammed by her own cult. While many supported her decision to have a vegan menu at her wedding, people were angry how she was treating her family, who she labeled murderers over their choice of diet. Wow, look at that. Name one civilization that has achieved any significance eating food like this. When your family tries to guilt trip you into letting them come to your fully vegan wedding, even though they're omnivores, the disgruntled vegger wrote alongside two laughing emojis. Just for some context, some family members were told they are not invited to my wedding because we don't want to host murderers. Oh, good. What an insufferable biatch. You wouldn't want someone like that in your family, would you? Our wedding is supposed to be one of the happiest days of our lives. Oh, come on. So, they can turn up and you just say, sorry, we're vegan, you're only getting vegan food. Done. Don't you like your family? However, despite her message being shared among fellow vegans, she received a negative response. Yeah, probably because a lot of the people don't realize they've joined a cult yet. Give them time. When family tries to guilt trip you, okay, so that's her message. As a vegan, this is messed up. You can't go around calling your family murderers, one person wrote. She's out of her mind. You know why? It's because she's not getting enough nutrients from meat. That's why she's going crazy. I'd be happy to cut her off my life if I were the family. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. I totally understand serving vegan food exclusively. That makes sense. But banning people and calling them murderers is just ridiculous. Yeah, well, going on. It's not surprising. Many called her decision unreasonable, saying even after meat-eating family would respect and most likely enjoy their vegan offerings. No, they probably wouldn't. They probably wouldn't, guys. Your vegan food doesn't compare to something cooked with fat. Frankly, it does just not compare. You eat a vegan cake, you eat a normal chocolate cake, compare the two, you're always going to like the better cake. The one with cream and milk and butter. As a vegan, wouldn't this be a prime opportunity to prove that vegan food can be just as delicious as omnivore food anyway? A user wrote. Yeah, you'd think so, but nah. My cousin had a perfectly delicious vegan buffet at her wedding, and all the carnivores had a great time, so... Are they actually talking about people on carnivore diets, or are they referring to omnivores? Another said, this would have been a great way to show off her vegan lifestyle and prove the food is delicious. But no, she obviously doesn't have the mental capacity to deal with these people. She's probably suffering from all these deficiencies. After receiving a brutal reaction to her post, the bride added more detail, explaining she banned her family over their continued clash over her vegan lifestyle. They've constantly attacked me and my partner just for being vegan. She said, well, if you have children, you're going to have to give up on this diet, or you're going to have to supplement with so much stuff, it's going to be pointless. Adding that since they've been planning their wedding, the family members were now being all buddy-buddy again. When I broke the news to them, all I got was attacked because I don't want the weight of having people that still kill animals, the very beings we are trying to protect at my wedding, on my conscience. Do these people realize that the production of their foodstuffs, their animal-free foodstuffs, kills animals? Okay, you can't get away from it. It's impossible. So, they constantly attack me just for being vegan. So here we go. I posted in here because I thought I would get some understanding from the people doing the same thing as me. No, they wouldn't. I've tried to educate these people for more than 2 years with no results, so I'm not putting up with it at my wedding of all days, when they will probably cause problems there too. I'm not sorry if this makes me rude or a biatch, because I'm not compromising the ethics I share with everyone here. I just don't. I'm just a human supremacist. That's fundamentally what it comes down to. I see humans as having supremacy over all other life on the planet because we're sentient and we achieve things. That's it. We're self-aware. Explaining she was looking for understanding from people doing the same thing, she added that she was shocked but unapologetic for our views. Okay. What's the most effed up thing you've experienced? She wrote in the comment section. I just got uninvited to a wedding that I was meant to be a bridesmaid for because I'm not vegan. Ha! Wow. So a family member responded. To make matters worse, this girl is family who I've grown up with my whole life. Moments after she posted, the bride deleted her original post, which in turn deleted the whole thread. So, to me, this just looks like like a cult, like someone who's ideologically possessed by vegan superiority complex, and has been trying to educate her family for 2 years. Could you imagine how insufferable that would be at every family event? I know, because I'm being that insufferable about keto to all my family. Although I've managed to convert my mother to fat bombs instead of chocolate, and she'll just eat that as a meal supplement sometimes. And she's a vegetarian. So it's, baby steps. So yeah, it's a fundamentally flawed way of eating because the human body isn't designed to get sufficient nutrients from plant material. It's, only been around, we've only been farming food for, 12,000 years? We've been hunter-gathering, a lot of that's been hunting for much longer. So, yeah. Let me know what you think in the comments, guys. If you're a vegan, if you're a vegetarian, do you think it's worth banning someone from your wedding over this? We picked a small venue, rural country, and we had small people. I'm about to get invaded, so please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Bye for now.